Hey there, traders. Welcome back to my channel. Desmond Samuel here again, and I'm back with yet another episode of our weekly forecast. Now, if you're just coming across this channel for the first time, like I said earlier, my name is Desmond Samuel, and this channel is practically about Forex weekly outlook. And then obviously, I'll be documenting my entire journey to fulfilling my Forex trading dreams, and then also becoming a wealthy trader, as you know, many of these other guys out there. So I call you to work with me through as I document my trade before you, and then I'll also be sending out weekly calls here, as I've seen in my recent videos. All right. So once again, please, as you can see, we are so close to hitting 1K on this channel, and I could not have done this without you guys. All right. So on one hand, I'm really grateful for this opportunity and for the for your loyalty and support so far. However, I like to use this medium to call on you guys that we are actually a lot closer, to 1K than we actually, think. So please I give you guys value week in, week out, guys. Just take me to 1K. All right, just take me to 1,000 subscribers, please. So make sure that you watch this video all the way through to the end, and then also please ensure to click the subscribe button, leave a like and comment. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get in. So the first pair on my list now is the euro dollar. In my previous video, I highlighted this pair to the downside around here, like so, because we did have some structure, and then also some demand turning into supply around here. So this was a decent supply level that got respected, and in the I think this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is the daily time frame. So this is the 1D time frame. So this I'm recording this video as at the time I'm recording this video. It's actually about 10 p.m. Thursday. All right. So this is a bearish engulfing candle on a daily time frame. Right. So this is signaling some bearish strength here. So this was following this breakout here to the downside, which I highlighted on my previous video. Once again, if you doubt me, you can go back and check my previous weekly call. So scaling down to the 4-hour time frame, it was a pretty textbook trade here. We have this level that has served as a supply level before. It's always going to serve as supply in the future, and it may not necessarily send the trade all the way back down here. However, it's just going to react. Okay, so this was my key for this trade here, and long story short, nothing much happened here. We just textbook break and retest, and we are actually on our way down. So my first level target on this guy would be around 1.06136. I can remember one of you guys coming to me to tell me that you got stopped out on this trade. Now that is one thing that I teach in my course. Obviously, as I gave this trade call here, I did not even take the trade, right? Because there were some certain things that had to be there were some conditions that had to be fulfilled before I take the trade. And one of that is this liquidity sweep. All right, this is a sweep. Yeah. All right. So this is why I strongly urge you guys to grab the course. It's just $100, guys. Just pay for the course and quit losing money. All right. Just enroll once and for all. I know that you've done that, so that whatever thing I come on here to do, you would also know how to navigate this terrain yourself as well. So long story short, this was a textbook break and retest, and this is headed south at the moment. Regardless, actually, yeah, this is headed south, and this also coincides with what the dollar index seems to be doing at the moment. So first level target for you guys 1.066117, and the overall level target here is around 1.05415. Right, so that's that. And then yeah, so that's that for the euro dollar. So the next pair on my list now is the pound sterling, which is GBPUSD. Now, for those of you guys who have missed this trade, I don't know if it's gonna give a pullback, because this is falling with some form of momentum. So I'm not sure you're gonna get the pullback. However, if you do, just kindly hop on this guy. He's headed south. He's bleeding. All right. So next pair now is a pound sterling GBPUSD. So I think this is the charts. So for GU, it's also very simple, right? So this was a previous supply act. I think, yeah, actually I was banking on seeing this guy, coming into regions like the 1.2 27972 region. However, that didn't happen. Instead, we got around here and then totally reversed. All right, so that's also cool. So obviously we are headed into some key demand levels here, which sends this guy rallying all the way up. So this is like the bone of contention. However, I'm bearish on this guy because we should see this guy collapse all the way down here and then revalidate this entire demand level that was created here. Remember, we had this demand level from our previous weekly forecast. If you can go back and check my previous video, you see clearly. So we had this level here, which sends this guy up. However, from the look of things, this is a solid supply acting here, and this could pretty much send the pound sterling all the way down to 1.25145. And from here, we can now be looking for potential rallying opportunities to go long on this pair. All right, so that's that for the pound sterling. I don't see any other thing to be concerned about here. Best believe this guy is gonna drop. Okay, you can see the arc. This is the sweep, so this is gonna drop. Okay, so this was the supply created here, respected here, and this is a bearish engulfing daily candlestick. It's gonna drop. All right, so believe me, this is bidding all the way down here. And then once it gets here, I'll be back here, like I said earlier, to let you guys know that the market is ready for us to actually blow it all the way to the upside. But for now, I'm bearish on this guy, and my prime target for the pound sterling is about 1.25106 region. So once we get here, I'll be very prompt to come and let you guys know what my next step of action will be. All right, so that's that for the pound sterling. But believe me, if you missed out on this chance here, it's very simple. All right, just wait for us to see a breach of this, just a breach of this demand levels there, and then we're very good to go all the way down here. Just a few pips to the downside, nothing crazy. All right, just a few pips to the downside. Right about maybe 150 pips to the downside. This is something that can happen in a day or two. All right, because I know how volatile this guy can be. So believe me, all you need to see is a decent break below. Once you get that decent break below, we're actually bidding all the way to 1.25100. All right. So the next pair on my list now is the AUDUSD. So AUDUSD kind of had like the similar, actually no. Okay, let's this one. So the Aussie dollar also has like the similar setup with with the rest of the guys there. Coming from the weekly time frame, we have this solid supply level that has held so far so good. The market has really struggled to break above here. It seems to be having a serious problem. So so far so good. This guy is still looking like it's gonna drop. Also going by what the dollar index seems to be doing at the moment, this Aussie dollar looks bearish. However, we have to come and clear. So we have two demand levels that could actually decide things here. First one being here, and then the second one being here. All right. So we need to see the market actually come in, clear, sweep this. Obviously, after you see a sweep of a sweep of the demand level, you're most likely gonna see a bounce up. However, I kid you not, this guy is gonna drop at least to 0.64600, at least to 0.64600. So if we can get a drop to 0.64600, then that would be a very decent point to start looking for bullish reversals to the upside, because now this was where this place acted as demand in the past, and then you guys know already by now that a past demand tends to act as demand in the future. So I see this guy collapsing all the way. Maybe get rid of this bar at 0.65573. This is first target, and then second level target is 0.64600. All right, so that's that for the Aussie dollar. And then once we get here, we can see the decent head and shoulders pattern from here, this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is pointing to the upside. However, for this to be valid, we need to come and see at least the formation of the right shoulder somewhere around here. Then we cannot blow all the way out. So next pair on my list is the NZD USD. I think it kind of has like the similar setup to that. Nothing much, nothing serious on this guy. Let's just see what he has to say. So it's exact same setup here. We will have actually, hold on, this is not the so NZD USD has similar bias on this So we had like a very solid a very solid supply level here, which the market rallied into, and now we have actually gone ahead to reject off of it, and then we are starting to point south. So this was also supply levels here. So I think I had no. So I placed this bar here because of this supply level. Now this is something that I teach in my course, which I urge you guys to just grab. Just send me an email or just come straight to my Telegram community. It's just $100, guys. Grab the course, you get taught how to trade forex, you get taught how to trade crypto. You have all these things putting together in one course. Now, the moment my course goes live, you have to pay separate fee for both courses. You get, so you have the chance to learn two things all for one price of $100, guys. I kid you not, this offer is not gonna last as much as long as you think it's gonna last. So I sincerely advise that you grab it while you can. All right, so for NZD USD, we had this supply level here acting here, and the market just came in and then reversed off of that. So long story short, we have some more liquidity built up here, and you guys know that the market always seeks liquidity. So we could potentially see this guy bridge below this bridge below this 0.60828 region, and then this will subsequently expose the 0.60200 region, which also is my prime target, and now coincides with what the pound sterling is doing. So we have like a decent Fibonacci play here coming up. All right, so we have the swing low to swing high. You can see that this balance is properly at the 0.60200 region. So we need to see this guy deep below here, come here and balance that, and then we now blow all the way out on the NZD USD. All right, so it's nothing serious, it's nothing much. Okay, so that's that for NZD USD. If you have missed this opportunity to go short, I would advise that you actually wait for to clear this base. Once this base is out of the way, then it will certainly expose the 0.60200 region. So that's that for NZD CHF, NZD USD in a nutshell. So for next pair on my list now is AUD CHF. I had a lot of you guys asking me about AUD CHF. You guys tend to forget that I called out this pair earlier on, and I said that you should be mindful of this area right here. Okay, that you need to be mindful, because I see some form of demand level. And you see, one thing about someone who has been trading the financial markets for over half a decade now, it's very simple for me to see a failed setup coming in. All right, I don't have to take the trade to lose it. I can smell stop loss from a mile away, and my business here is to come and teach you guys how to spot these things on time, and then how to equally avoid them in the long run. You have a demand level, and I was shouting. I said, guys, we do have a demand level. We have a demand level to actually watch out for on this pair. And I was straightforward with you. I said, listen, before we actually think about taking any trades on this guy, we must see this market drop all the way back down to this yellow bar right here, which is around 0.58367. This is where the demand is. This is where I told you guys that we're going long from. So further, see, as long as this guy remains above this on this blue bar, I feel a bit skeptical about it. A bit skeptical about it, because this was a plan initially. You guys don't. This is why I urge you guys to watch this video and rewatch it and keep watching it. All right, this was a plan initially. I want this guy to come in and settle on this demand level here. I'm gonna call on this demand level here. All right, so I want this guy to come in and settle on the demand. So once he settles on the demand there, we can now look for a bounce above here, and then we now rally. Sorry guys, my friend came to call me. So we can now look for a nice and decent bounce off of this level, and then and look for buying opportunities. Now, as far as this guy remains here, this is very fishy. Anything can happen at this point. And also you need to scale down to the 4-hour time frame and see things clearly. Yeah, we have a supply level. Okay, we have a supply level that has acted in the past. This is how this market moves. It seeks liquidity. I told you guys clearly that when the market is ready, I'll be here to let you guys know. All right, so there's no point buzzing around, man. See, listen, this is liquidity here. You can see left. You don't blindly get into trades, guys. You don't Don't blind it. And this is why I say grab the course, learn properly. So that even when I give you guys trade calls, you even know how to go about them. Learn properly. Learn properly. Nothing takes the place of proper education. You better pay the price and learn once and for all, guys. Learn once and for all. This, as you can see, I see a supply level here. Believe me. Now, I'm bullish long term. However, you need to understand that you have to check and recheck and be sure of every single obstacle that could stand in your way to profitability and get rid of it. This is a solid supply level here. You can see the market came and weak back down below. Now, ideally, you're right. All right, you are right. We are bullish. However, we're not bullish at the moment. The market has still has some downside to it. All right, so you can also see that there's a demand level here as well. So you have to be extremely careful when you're looking to place your trades. Be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. Leave no stone unturned. Now, I'm not saying that nothing could happen here. Anything could happen at this point. However, one thing is for sure. I'm sticking to what I said earlier. Until I see this guy break back down below here and balance well on this demand level, I might have to see this one out. Do you get me? I might have to see it out until I see this guy break back down into his demand and balance properly, then bounce off of it. Then I'll now come and say, okay, fine, it's time for me to start looking for trading opportunities. Now, in the event that that doesn't happen, you also need to understand that you have levels to watch out for. You have levels to watch out for. So, in the event that this guy blows all the way up, which I strongly doubt because we have a third touch of trend line lingering around here. So, what we could most likely do is, I don't even draw it like that. So you see, this is more one touch, second touch, this is third touch. So we have to be watchful, when it comes to this market, and I would preferably like to see this guy break above here. If we want to go up here, we have to break above here. So once we now break above here, we have space from here to 0.60992. Do you understand? We have space from here to 0.60992, and that is exactly how you want to trade the market. You don't just play trade blindly. You must prepare yourself and learn how to do this properly. This guy has some more space to the downside. Once this is fulfilled, we can start talking about bullishness. Overall, we are very bullish. We are very, very bullish. I put this bar here for a reason. Remember that this was when we came into, yeah? We came into here, tested, created demand, rallied, came back to test it, rallied. Definitely, chances are once you're coming back down, we would most likely test this demand level before rally again. So, I mean, once again, anything is possible, yeah. But I'm just sticking to what I see at the moment. I see a sell setup here, and once this is done selling, then we can now start talking about the buy setup. All right. So that's that for AUD CHF, NZD CHF. Let me see what's happening. So it's not so different from what's happening on AUD CHF. All right, it's the exact same setup. Let me just get a cleaner chart. So it is exact same setup here. Now for NZD CHF, you could argue that it is a bit different. Why? Because this guy came straight into our demand levels. Okay, straight into demand level. So you could argue. However, there's still some form of criteria that has to be fulfilled before we actually talk about going long or short. Or, yeah, going long this guy. Everything is balanced out here. This is looking like an engulfing candle. However, the market has to break back above here. Do you understand? The market has to break back above this bar, back above this yellow bar. This is a daily engulfing, all well and good. However, we cannot just take trades in here. The market has to break above here. Once this is done and dusted, we can now come, plot whatever thing that you want to plot and wait for the breakout and, buy this guy all the way up. We are still bullish on this guy. However, there are some conditions that have to be met. You don't blindly trade. You have to put certain conditions in place so that when the market fulfills those technicals, that is when you can now hop on a trade. However, provided that the market is yet to meet certain conditions, you don't jump on any trade. Discipline and quality over quantity. This is what I preach in my course, and that's why I strongly recommend that you guys do it. Once again, my name is Desmond Samuel, and make sure that So far, so good. If you're getting value for this, please and please click click the subscribe button. I'm trying to get the channel to 1K, and I believe that before the month of June runs out, you guys can do this for me. All right, I sincerely believe that we can hit 1K, this month of June. Let me see. The next pair on my list would be BTC. Actually, let's talk gold. Let's talk gold before we talk BTC. Let's talk gold. For gold, let's see what I have on gold. Let's see what I have on gold so far. Okay, so for gold here, it's very, very simple. I am actually, this is head and shoulders pattern from our previous video. So far, so good. The market, since we're expecting this demand levels here, nothing much happening around here. So ideally, I would wait to see us reverse all the way back down, break below this bar here, because this is the actual demand level, and this also coincides with what is happening on AUDUSD as well. Do you get? So we're actually looking to go to the downside on this price. All right. However, we need to see us clear this level. Once we can confidently clear this level, we can now come and say, okay, fine, it is time for us to start shorting this guy or wait for the buy setup to ripen around here. It still coincides with what we spoke about in a previous weekly outlook, which is from swing low to swing high here. And then the market is supposed to come down to $2,150 per barrel per ounce for gold, and then we look to blow this guy all the way up. It is the exact same thing, right? So nothing much on gold so far. It's and let's say nothing much so far. It's still playing around here, right? So let's see what happens on gold. But long story short, this is moving sideways. Nothing to see here. We actually have to see a decent break below here before those of you guys that are counter trend traders can now hop on this trade and then start shorting. However, long story short, I'm bullish gold long term. However, there are some levels that have to be activated before I hop on this trade and before I come on here and tell you guys that it is actually time for us to start buying XAUUSD. All right. So the next pair on my list now is XAG, which is silver. Silver also has the same conditions to meet as well on same conditions to meet as well on gold. So it is exact same thing. I do see a demand level somewhere around here. This is a demand level. Actually, let me search for the silver chart itself. Hold on, just give me a minute, guys. Give me a sec. So okay, so yeah, this is silver, yeah. So for silver, it is exact same thing for gold, yeah. We have to see us come and confidently clear certain levels. There are some levels that we have to clear out on silver before we can call it a pair that is ready to blow all the way to the upside. All right. Now I'm not neglecting in no way what is happening here, the current price action. However, long term, I do believe that silver is gonna drop all the way to 26.1 $26.200 a barrel for silver, and then once this is done, we can now start looking for bullish setup and then blow this guy all the way to potentially $35 level. And then, however, before we actually do all that, we need to see silver collapse. We need to see this guy pull back. We need to see this guy come back down around here. Now, the reason as to why this guy reversed around here, let me explain it to you. This was a kind of like a break and retest setup. Yeah, I did not take this trade because I was banking on the guy, rolling all the way back down to $28 a barrel. I actually do think that this bullishness is short-lived. However, once again, anything is possible in this market, but it's just that it doesn't make sense. And everything in the market does not have to make sense for you to make money. So from swing low to swing high, I'm waiting to see the silver rally actually reverse all the way back down here, and then we start looking for setups to the upside. Okay, guys. Yeah, sorry, a call came in. So yeah, for silver, so far so good. Well, I'm not liking this setup. This is I'm not liking this setup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually feel like we still have some more downside though. Maybe one leg down to here and then we blow up. However, just this is not my kind of setup. Quite frankly, I'd like to see the market pull deeper into demand levels. Once this is achieved, then I'm a lot more confident to come and then blow things out to the sky. However, it is what it is. Sometimes you wait for the market at a certain point, it doesn't get there, it gets close, it reverses. This is all part of the game. However, that is why I teach you guys this course so that you have a plethora of options. You have a lot of options. You can trade anything. You guys had me call. I called that BTC from 71K all the way to 65K, and I think we blew through that. I think currently this week, as that Wednesday or Tuesday, I saw BTC at 64K, all right, 64,500. So this is one of the benefits of grabbing the course. You can trade anything. So when one pair is messing up, leave it. Head on to the next. Do you understand? That is it. So for silver, long story short, if we do actually continue in the upward trajectory, hold on a minute. Oh man, this is like the third touch. So I'm not confident in this bullish setup. I'm not going to trade. I'm not in this trade at the moment. To be honest with you, I'm not in this trade at the moment. I'm expecting silver to pull in deeper all the way to the regions of $26 a barrel. Let us drop deeper to this point, and then we can start looking at longs from here. So this is a no-brainer. All right, it is just a no-brainer sort of break and retest, and so this is break demand created. This demand created, this pullback was for this. It is too shallow for this entire impulsive move. That is what you need to understand. This is an impulsive move from here to here. Do you get me? So we need to see the kind of pullback that complements the impulsive move, which also lines up perfectly here. So the market still has some grounds to cover to the downside. However, fear not. I'll be here this month of June, July to let you guys know when the market is ready to blow out all the way to the upside. Believe me, we'll make a lot of money from this pair. This pair cannot leave us now. You know why? Because we have a lot of money to make off of it. This pair and gold, they cannot leave us right now. We have some more downside. All right, so that is that for silver. The next pair on my list is Aussie. No, not you. There was a pair that pissed me off earlier. Actually, Aussie JPY. Actually, so let's talk Aussie JPY. So I was highlighting this guy to the downside. I was expecting us to come in and then put in like a second touch of this demand level. However, that isn't looking like it's gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not really reading this. I'm just saying that at the moment, it's not looking like it's gonna happen, anytime soon. However, I have seen some levels here which we could trade off of. So while waiting for the main setup, which is a bullish run, we could catch 1 or 2 day reversal to the upside here, which this is a demand creator. So we could see this market pull back to come and retest this level and then give us some opportunities to go long. So long story short here, for AUD JPY, I'm not confident. I'm not going to place my level here. I'm not going to do that. Guys, from my experience, I'm not going to do that. You grab the course and see it yourself. So I want to see the market drop back down around here, give us like one or 2 day reversal to the upside, and then we can now have the final push all the way back down to 100.777 region. However, so this is like for day trading opportunities. We can find buying opportunities once we scale down to the 1 hour time frame. Just look for a nice and decent drop all the way back down to 103.35 to region, and then look for buying opportunities from there. It is very simple, very straightforward. You don't have to, this is not rocket science. All right. The market would most likely reverse here again. So wait for the market to pull back down here and then we blow all the way out. However, long term, I do see a deeper pullback coming on AUD JPY. Okay. I do see a deeper pullback coming on AUD JPY. So let's see how things go. I'm still looking to do bigger picture here, right? So this is still letting up nice. However, we could still catch some more, little pips here and then maybe 30, 40, 50, 100 pips before the market now fully comes back to its own, big pullback. All right. So that's that for AUDJPY. My prime target remains 116. You get, so we have space to the upside. We have a lot of space to go. So fear not. Desmond Samuel will be here. I guaranteed. This is a sure bet. This is a sure bet. Desmond will be here. NASDAQ. I called NASDAQ to the downside earlier when I said, NASDAQ was supposed to drop, for us to revalidate some key levels, and it just starting to reverse now. All right, so that's how it happens. So sometimes I call out a pair. It takes 2 weeks. It takes an entire week to line up. So that's just the game. However, fear not. This is still line up nicely. Levels are 18,400 basis points. Come in here and balance out. They will blow this guy all the way to 20,600. Right. However, we need to see that first pullback fair. Let's see that drop to 18,400 and then we blow things out of proportion to 2,400. It is very, very simple. It is just break and retest, guys. Break and retest. When the market is bullish, and it depends on the pair, don't go and try this on the Japanese index, the Japanese pairs. Those pairs don't give you the kind of pullback that you see on your regular currency pairs. All right, so oil, nothing much on oil. USDJPY playing games at the moment, quite indecisive. I'm not even impressed. I had a different thing entirely for. Sorry guys, I had a different game plan entirely for USDJPY. It's just falling my hand. So since this has happened, all right, so we are now going to be looking to the upside, all right. So I thought we could see some maybe like one leg down, here, and then we now start rallying. However, that isn't looking like it's gonna happen. So instead, what we should do is, since if this doesn't hold, we need to see the market pull back down. All right. So we need to see the market come all the way back down to around 156.590 region, and then we'll not look for long around there. However, if this level holds, we need to see the market keep going. All right. So unfortunately, it has to keep going and then give us that decent pullback. However, if you're the type that like to take the lower time frame first, break and retest, what you should do here is actually wait for the market to give it that opportunity, in form of a pullback. Once this happens, you can now start looking for a decent, one or two day reversal to the upside. However, I'm not seeing anything like that so far. But one of the ways to know how a market will most likely, pull back in the future is to study the past pullbacks. Okay, this is the kind of pullback it has had in the past. This is the kind of pullback it has had in the past. So subsequently, it kept on giving us higher lows here. So this is also what you should expect. So if you're going by the 4-hour time frame, setup, you can use this level, and then just try and make things happen. Okay, just make things happen from swing low to swing high, yeah, and then make it pull all the way back to 158 region, and then you do for buys around there. However, in case this ends up being a fake out, that is, if this guy actually has gap to fill up here, which I do expect to get here, what you should do is actually patiently wait for you to get here and then now decide. All right, I think that level also lines up with a fib level. Now, mind you, this is really low time frame strategy. All right, so make sure that you're just in and out scalping. All right, this is not a swing trading setup. So a swing trading will give a decent bounce like this. You get a decent return like this, and they now hold for long term. Okay, so that's that for swing for USDJPY. I don't see anything much to talk about again. BTC is still playing around 60. It's still flirting around 65K level. Earlier this week, this guy had dipped all the way to 64K. You can see it here yourself. And my short positions are still on here. You can see that. So I said this to my Telegram community members, that if we do actually breach 65K, that we're looking at 60K. All right, so let's see how that goes. So far so good. BTC is not showing any signs of bullishness at the moment. We have actually broken back, within this 65K region. So let's just see how this goes. And you can see that the daily time daily candlestick is looking like a pin bar, a bearish pin bar like this, that is gonna actually, let me get rid of this. So this is looking like a bearish pin bar long term. So this could potentially actually still melt all the way back down. So should this guy not hold at 65k, BTC is going all the way to 60k 300. Believe me, 60k 300 is the next level for BTC. Right? I don't see any reason as to why that shouldn't happen. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. We have out of here. So everything is pointing south at the moment, and this was the most recent demand level. So yeah, BTC to 60k. If 65k doesn't hold, you heard it here first, and then obviously Ethereum should also I don't expect anything different from Ethereum. Ethereum should give us some bearishness as well. So on the case of Ethereum here, it's also easy. We have demand levels down here. Okay, so the market needs to come in here and then fill up orders and blow all the way up to the sky. I still believe, but I believe in the bull run. I believe in BTC hitting 100k in the next couple of months, maybe even early next year. However, you know, as day traders and as swing traders, we have to make money while waiting for the key thing. You know, man has to make money at the end of the day. So Yep. Nothing much. AUD card pissed me off today, my guys. I have been waiting for AUD card for a very, very long time. You will not believe it. This guy, don't worry. I have such bad plans for this guy. I was so disappointed now. When I saw that this guy came here, he didn't even alert me, guys. I did not know. I had been waiting for this AUD card as somewhere around here to shut this guy all the way back down. I missed the trade, guys. I was so pissed off today, man. This would have been like the easiest of trades for me, man. Just decent supply here created, revalidated, collapse. This was like the textbook trade, man. I missed it. I was so angry. Anyway, that happens. That is the business that we're in. So long story short, for AUDUSD, I still see this pair dropping all the way to 0.90600. Now, a bridge of this level, I'll actually let's use this is the prime target. We have lots of liquidity here. The market has to come and sweep liquidity. This is prime target for AUD card is around 0.90244, and if this doesn't hold, we should see AUD card at 0.892250. All right, so I'm still banking on this guy dropping all the way to 0.90231. It's very easy, right? Very simple here. Create demand, come back and validate it. Easy peasy. Supply level is holding intact. So yeah, so that's that for AUD card. Very annoying pair. Pissed the hell out of me today. Last but not the least, we have the dollar index, which is the XY. And I have been highlighting the dollar index to the upside for a very long time, or quite a long time here. And obviously first level target is here. We came on here, you know, broke below, came in, put something that an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We have the head, shoulder, and this is now pointing to the upside, and the bearish candle closed as a engulfing. So this is now meaning that this guy has space all the way to 106.373. So you know what this means for the XSS USD price? Bleed. All right, it means AUDUSD is gonna bleed, GBPUSD is gonna bleed, EURUSD is gonna bleed, gold should bleed, you know. So all these pairs are going to bleed if the dollar gains strength, and that is what's happening across the board for these pairs. All right. So once again, guys, my name is Desmond Samuel, and if you found value so far, please kindly hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this month of June, and I believe I can do it with you guys. I believe that you guys have brought me this far, and literally we're just about maybe 282 subscribers away from hitting 1K. You can do this, guys. Share this video, comment, like, so that YouTube also recommends this video to every other trader out there. And once again, guys, my name is Desmond Samuel, and I hope to see you guys in my email list and then also my Telegram community. Bye for now, and then see you guys next week. Peace.